Hello gamers, this is Online Gamer Richie, and I want to talk about the Guild Wars 2 update that happened yesterday on January 28th. First of all, I want to just give it a grade real quick. I'm barely giving it a C as far as how everything went. It's just not quite a very good update. I mean, they did nerfs, upgrades to the characters as like they said they were going to. But overall, this is not really a great update. They did add in the Frost and Flame, or Flame and Frost prelude for the new expansion, I guess is what we're going to call it, I guess. And I haven't gone out and done that, so that's why I'm only giving it barely a C. Now, the stuff that I did go out and do, I was unimpressed with or disappointed in, and not very happy with. So let's start off with the daily and monthly achievements. Yeah, they added in some new stuff for you to do. Let's talk about what it was. Dodging. Oh, yes, great. Now I get to have to count how many dodges I do during the gaming. So if I only have an hour, I've got to go out and dodge 30 mobs. Woohoo! Come on, it's not fun. I was expecting something a little more fun, but it's not there. This update is not about fun. It's about them adding more stuff in because they think it's fun. For some reason, I don't know why, but ArenaNet has come to conclusions that stupid stuff and stuff that is extremely difficult is considered fun. So the harder it is, the more fun it is. Guys, it's not. So let's go ahead and start with some of the other things now, after I've already done the monthly achievement thing here that I didn't like, or the daily achievement, which I didn't like. Let's talk about dungeons. Now, I actually haven't gone into to do the dungeon yet. However, I do have friends that have, and they weren't necessarily happy about it, but it wasn't impossible for them to do. Okay, this is what happens now. You go into the dungeon, you fight. If you die, I mean you're not just down, but you die, you either have to wait for someone to res you, or wait for everyone to die, or no one's in combat. That's right. You cannot release and come running back in to help. You're just dead. So obviously this means that there's going to be more skill involved, and they said that they had lowered the mobs strength, but from what I understood, it didn't actually happen. They're still pretty strong. So if they did reduce it, it's not really noticeable. Great. So that means that players, pugs mainly, are going to have a harder time getting groups, especially if they're new to the dungeon, because people aren't going to want to run with them. Yes, this was a really brilliant idea. So I'm going to give ArenaNet a fix for that they don't have to readjust the whole entire dungeon scheme again. Okay, this is what it is. You go to your skills that have the downed, where you res a downed player, and make it also a res. So if a person is either down or dead, you can use these skills to get them up. You're still keeping your whole entire... We don't want the Zerg effect in the dungeon, but it also allows them, players, to get people up to continue helping them fight. An easy fix. So that's the dungeon fix that I'm suggesting. So now let's go ahead and move on to a couple other things here. I want to talk about the brain just froze. Oh, the events out in the Cursed Shore, or the level 80 area. That's what I want to talk about. They upgraded the Citadel fights. So Balthazar, Liza, Melandru, and all those. These fights have gone from doable to insane. That's right, I said insane. We went to go do Gw2 the other day, and the whole entire fight has changed, so it's no longer the original Gw2 fight. This fight has changed. And we had about 15-20 people there, and all of us have died in one hit. What this hit does is it puts you up in the air and then drops you. And you die from falling damage. Great. So now we have to fight mobs that kill you off in one hit. Now obviously we're going to have to learn these fights and figure out how to beat them out. And that's fine. But I think it would have been better for them to have made him a new boss, put him in an area nearby, and thus creating an extra event for the players out there that may get them to go out there. As of right now, the people that were playing with me at that time when they were saying, no, I'm not doing this again. It's just too insane. Well, I kind of agree with them a little bit, but I am not a quitter, so I will probably go out there again and give it another shot. Figure it out and beat it. Now, I want to go back to the daily achievements real quick, because I forgot to say the one thing I do like about it is the new laurels. It's nice that they added that in. Thus being allowing other players who don't do fractals, which I'm going to get to in a minute, to gain the ability to purchase ascended gear with those laurels. Now we're going to go to the fractals. The fractals, they supposedly have fixed the fractals, so if you disconnect, you're able to go back in. Great job. If that works, I don't know. Okay, so basically, other than that, it's the basic update. You know, fix this, change that, nerf this, upgrade that. Overall, like I said, I only give this a C as far as a good update. So, if you want to see the whole entire update itself, you can go to the wiki, Gw2 wiki, and just go to their updates, and it'll tell you all the updates that you see. I'll also put a link in the bottom down there for you. And then I want to talk about one last thing, which is the gem store added new things in. The Quaggan backpack, that's a back for you, costs 300 gems. And then the riding broom, which is 250 gems. I'm not suggesting people buy the riding broom because it is not a continuous thing. It is a one-time consumable. You use it, you got 5 minutes, and then poof, it's gone. I'm online gamer Richie, and this is your Guild Wars 2 update by me. And as always, play the game your way. Laters.